Everywhere across Greece, harvests go untended. Country villages are burned and abandoned. Peasants gather in cities for safety. I say the arrow is already in Greece's breast. Thinking they had offended the gods, they gathered a great offering to Zeus. 60 sheep and goats and other livestock. The fires were lit. They were ready to begin, and a pack of Maenads descended on them, leaving none alive. If the monsters were gone tomorrow, how many would still die from starvation? Homeless, families torn apart. Do these monsters fear no gods? It's as if they fear nothing. Yes, I think the arrow has already pierced Greece through the heart. Yes, I think the arrow has already pierced Greece through the heart.
Ah, the olive grove. It is true, a sacred tree, old and stately, stood there. It lies down the road, but I'd stay away if I were you. The road through the Helicos Pass and on to Delphi is treacherous and horrible. Foul swamps, and deep in the hills, deadly Maenads. Some say the sacred tree belongs to an ancient dryad, a tree spirit who was a child of Demeter. Others say the tree was once a beautiful woman who spurned the god Apollo's love and fled. In revenge, he turned her into a tree. The olive grove is on a hill. I have watched from here in safety, and for 3 nights the hill was crowned in flame. It is ill-fated. I would keep away. I wouldn't go to that olive grove if I were you. In fact, I wouldn't go near the Helicos Pass at all. I wouldn't go to that olive grove if I were you. In fact, I wouldn't go near the Helicos Pass at all. A blacksmith of remarkable skill lives in the hills by Helicos Pass. Some say the god Hephaestus himself taught Termerus his craft. He's friendly, but he keeps to himself. If you can find him, he will sell to you at a fair price. If he likes you. Termerus is gifted. He can make marvelous things. If he didn't live off by himself, he'd make a fortune. Termerus is gifted. He can make marvelous things. If he didn't live off by himself, he'd make a fortune.
I see you've traveled a long road, stranger. Come, have a look. I might have something to suit your needs. Come again.
I was on my way from Delphi with some goods to trade. I had just set up camp amongst some nearby ruins when I heard the rattle of bone and smelled the scent of death. I looked up and saw skeletons everywhere. They didn't seem too friendly, so I ran. As far as I'm concerned, whoever finds my goods can have them. I lost my possessions, but I kept my life. I would call that a fair trade. I lost my possessions, but I kept my life. I would call that a fair trade.
That is my grove burning on the hill above. The sacred tree is still up there. She may be unharmed, but you'll have to get past the savage brutes to reach her. In different times, a traveler would stop in my grove to rest beneath the shade of the great tree. But now, none come near. Those despicable satyrs have burned most of the crop. A foul deed no man would dream of. I only pray that the goddess Demeter has kept safe the sacred tree. I pray that Apollo strike the satyrs down with a rain of arrows. To reach the sacred olive tree, you must climb the hillside and walk through the entire grove. The ancient tree looks out over the sea from the cliffside. Go into the grove if you must, but I cannot promise there is anything left of my crop. Go into the grove if you must, but I cannot promise there is anything left of my crop. The tree is unharmed? Can it be true? Maybe the gods have not abandoned us after all. Demeter, bring you health and abundance and long life. Demeter, bring you health and abundance and long life.